Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of shoveling,
Yes.
a lot of people had said to me on Wednesday, this snow is backbreaking. So we did some math, and we figured out how much it all weighed and what the equivalent gym workout would be. The dense snow on Wednesday was a backbreaker. People were exhausted and so were just trying to dig out from the mix of snow, rain, and sleet. That got me thinking, how much does this kind of snow weigh? We know that 1 cubic foot of water contains 7.5 gallons, and we know that each gallon weighs 8.3 pounds. From that, we can figure out that each cubic foot of water weighs 62.4 pounds. But we aren't shoveling water, we're shoveling snow, so let's determine the weight of that. On Wednesday, Portland received 7.7 inches of snow, but the total liquid that fell during the storm was 1.4 inches. That means the snow-liquid ratio was a very heavy 5.5 to 1. Using that ratio, we can estimate each cubic foot of snow weighed 11.3 pounds. Assuming the average shovel is roughly 18 inches by 20 inches, that means that each shovelful is 1.6 cubic feet of snow. Multiplying that by our weight per cubic foot gives us 18.2 pounds per shovelful. Even if you're just digging out your average car of 177 inches by 80 inches wide, it would take nearly 70 scoops to get it moving, and that's assuming the plow doesn't bury you. So we went to the gym to figure out what 70 or so reps of 20 pounds look like outside of snow pants and gloves. All right, we're gonna talk about and show you some of the exercises that simulate shoveling out there. What's the first one?
The first one's gonna be a stiff leg deadlift.
The premise being that you should be using your legs as much as possible, so the next one is also leg driven.
Yep, this is a goblet squat. Something I'd recommend would be just super simple, no dumbbells, no equipment needed. You can do it at home, a Superman, so I'll demonstrate that right now.
All right. This is also best done right after you mop a floor.
Dumbbell front raise.
Who's counting? Are you counting?
Go. Bicep curl. Simulating a sit-up or a crunch. Basically, this is going to be clean and jerk. I'll pull up. Good.
By the time you're done digging out just one car, you've lifted 1,236 pounds. I'm Keith Carson, News Center, Maine.
Okay. Never drop the weights like that.
I asked if I could do it first.
You said they said it was okay?
Yeah, and I actually recorded a part that didn't get in there. My favorite part of the gym is they have these big bumper plates for that, right? So they bounce, they're like Olympic. But every plate looks gigantic. So you put 10 pounds on there and the plate's this big.
The big wheels.
So you're like, oh, I'm just putting some weight on here, nothing to look at.
Yeah.
But so you figure that's 1,200 pounds just for a car. So if you dig out your average driveway, it's at least 2 times that, if not more. So you could conceivably be lifting 3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is why you need to be careful.
Right.
No, I mean,
bad things happen.
I was thinking about 20 pounds every time I was the other day. I was like, gosh, this feels like about 20
Are you
pounds.
still feeling
I
it?
think we said 18.6. So,
and it doesn't include, by the way, if you have water that pooled underneath it. You ever scoop up snow and you get water?
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't include that. So if that happens, it could be up to 25 pounds per scoop. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Intense.
One way it gets swole.
Hans and Franz
I guess.
shoveling.
Yeah.
Earning
We're
those
feeding
Valentine's
to
Day
you.
treats
We're gonna
this week.
pump you up.